Hey everyone, this is Old Dad at Old Dad Discovers, and we're here, 2026. Happy New Year, everyone. So, 2025 was an interesting year. I set some goals, one of them being six pack in 6 months, but like some of my close friends predicted, I didn't quite get there, unfortunately. But one thing that did come out of it is just better health, which is at the end of the day, being the old dad that I am, that's most important is just to have good health. And I would say that I definitely achieved that, which I think is very important. And I'm gonna hopefully extend the date and see where I get by June, which is my birthday, which will make me what 2026 will be 55 years old. So I'm going to aim for it in June, and then hopefully by the end of the year, we'll see where we're at. But I think having, you know, made a determination to go to the gym at least 2, 3 times a week, and also I've picked up a new sport, which is pickleball. Uh, it's really helped me with my health and lots of aches and pains in different areas that before playing pickleball didn't experience. Like it's been tough on the ankles and the knee, and then a little bit on the tennis elbow or the elbow. So now it's the pickleball elbow. But I've found a sport that I really enjoy. That although it doesn't look like you're doing much, it definitely makes me sweat quite a bit. So that's really been good. And then also just the motions of twisting and turning your body, and then quick reaction, which I think is really good as well, is the hand-eye coordination, especially when you're up at the kitchen line, has really kind of helped with the reflexes, which I think as you get older is very important to be able to do. And then the other big thing with pickleball is the ability to bend and get low. So it's forced me to do more squats to get low, to be able to pick up the balls that are you know left low at your feet or your ankles. So again, it's really helped with the health. And I think as you get older, that's the most important thing, is making sure that we, as older guys, maintain our health, and then find something that we really love. And pickleball is something that, in that free time to be able to do to maintain the health. And I'm gonna try to increase, my activity so that I can get better at it. Because I feel like coming from a tennis background, it's a quite nice transition over into pickleball. And yeah, something that I can do with my wife, but also we can do with the kids. So giving them lessons, I think it's a sport that the kids can pick up. And if they can pick that up early, it's good for, again, hand-eye coordination, reflexes, which are, it's very important for you to be able to do. And then you get a nice sweat, and hopefully, have them be able to have a sport that they really enjoy. We're also allowing my daughter to do swim lessons. So she's quite a good swimmer at the moment, but if she wants to get to the point where she can compete in swimming meets, then I think fine tuning the way that she swims is very important as well to be competitive. And so she's taking that on as well. So I hope 2026 is even better. than it was this year already, or this past year, which many good things have happened. And going to be really focused in on health and happiness. And for me, that means trying to put in my energy to finish, hopefully, my PhD so that I can move on and, again, try to get some funding and budget for a screenplay that I wrote and hopefully make that film that I've always wanted to make. So that's kind of the goal for 2026. Stay in good health, finish my PhD, and of course, continue to build the digital film and video program, which I'm managing. And while we had some tough times this past year in terms of, look, there's a dog that's following me around. Dogs. They've taken interest in me. Oh my God. So, as I was saying, just trying to make sure that we keep growing the digital film and video program so that we can get Vietnamese films, student films, out there, hopefully to student film festivals and short film festivals, so that more people in the international scene can learn more about Vietnamese culture, which I think is important, to be able to share our culture with the world. And that, hopefully, there's a pickleball court. It's the one I constantly walk by. But yeah, so more exposure of Vietnamese culture to the world, which I think will be cool. And hopefully, the Vietnamese cinema continues to grow as it did in 2025, so that there are more different types of stories that are told, but also more opportunities for young filmmakers to hopefully tell their stories, which I think is important. So I just wanted to do a quick video to say welcome to 2026, and hopefully everybody's doing well, and we'll make 2026 extra special in many different ways. So have a great start to the new year. Put a focus on health and spending quality time with family and friends, and then hopefully find new hobbies to keep ourselves active and healthy. All right, so this is Old Dad saying goodbye to 2025 and hello to 2026. Let's go. So keep following me on Old Dad Discovers. I'm not going to be doing episodes as frequently as I was doing, because I've just got to focus and put more energy into the PhD, but I'll pop on and update you. Oh yeah, one other thing I forgot to update was fantasy football. My two teams. One team got knocked out, didn't make the playoffs. I think I ended up, it was like 7 points that could have gotten me into the playoffs, and I was knocked out. That was in the Saigon League. And then in the other league, I was knocked out, which is the league that I'm with, where I was the champion last year. I was knocked out in the first round of the playoffs, which was week 15. My team just stank. It did really badly. Didn't score very many points. I think had I gotten in deeper, had I got past that first hurdle, maybe would have done better. But it's unpredictable. Players get hurt. Bad timing. Bad weather. Bad. I would say opponent or tough opponent. So the players didn't score as many points. So, but that's the way it goes. There's a lot of luck involved as well, and management, etc. And but based on what's going to be going on in 2026, I'm going to say goodbye to fantasy football altogether. It's been a great run. It's been a great hobby to have. But as I said, for me, pickleball is the new game that I want to engage in. It's something that I can do with people in the building who also play pickleball, and with my wife, and hopefully with my kids. And it keeps me active. So changing my hobby and my game playing from fantasy football to pickleball, and then again trying to put all the energy into finishing my PhD. All right, so that's the update on the fantasy football. Thanks for following me on that. My 49er team is still potentially, well, they are going to go to the playoffs this year, but now they're getting ready to play the Seattle Seahawks, who I'll call them the Sea Chickens, for the first seed, the number one seed in the NFC uh, conference. So hopefully they'll win this Saturday evening, so they can get the first seed and get the first. They can get a 1 week bye in the playoffs, which will help them as the team mends, because there's a few players that are hurt. So I'd like to finish this up by saying, "Go Niners, go Niners, go Niner faithful." All right, take care. Have a great 2026. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Old Dad Discovers.